Okay, we'll move on to Part B. Part B is a quick questions. Briefly discuss your findings in each section of A above and advise whether the investment proposal is financially acceptable. Okay, remember the NPV rule is positive NPV, then accepted. The IRR rule is once the IRR is greater than the cost of capital, accepted. Okay, for accounting rate of return, the target is 30%. So any project with the accounting rate of return is larger than 30% will be accepted. We check the answer for NPV. It is 366,000, which is positive. Okay, so accepted. For internal rate of return, it is 18.2%, which is greater than 10%. Okay, it's the cost of capital, also accepted. For return on capital employed, it is 25%. Because it is smaller than the target, it is less than the target rate, which is 30%. So can it be accepted? No, right? It cannot be accepted by the accounting rate of return rules. And here the issue is whether for the project under, for example, under the accounting rate of return is rejected, is rational or not. Okay, for NPV, the decision rule is strict. Once it's positive, it's accepted. So the other rules cannot change this conclusion. But for internal rate of return, remember the disadvantage is probably that multiple solutions will be found. So even if it's higher than 10%, we have to verify the internal rate of return by, for example, by NPV to prove it whether the decision is correct or not. Okay, because we all know that NPV is superior to IRR. It gives a clear decision rule. For the internal rate of return, okay, we have to justify whether 30% is reasonable as a benchmark, because we found NPV rules accept, IRR rule accept, but why this return on capital employed rule reject? Is it the target 30% is it reasonable, or is it a out of date hurdle rate that adopted? Okay, we have to check, so to ensure whether 30% is reasonable. But as we said in the theories and discussion, for accounting rate of return rule, a lot of projects will be rejected because the depreciations are counted twice in the consideration. Okay, so I hope you to understand why what we need to do is not only saying accepted or not accepted. Okay, we have to justify the reasons why we are saying is accepted. Okay, by NPV. Okay, even if it's positive, we accept. We have to explain why positive NPV is good, because this can increase the value of the shareholders. Why the with ROCE, the return on capital, are saying the project should not be accepted. Is it any possible reason? For example, the target rate is not correct, so it's the problem of accounting rate of return. We have to also write it down in the examination, because it's given 4 marks. Okay, if you have to use about 7 to 8 minutes to it. So not only saying accept or not accept. Okay, it's too simple. You have to give some reasons behind.